Welcome to another awesome episode of Shock and Awe Toy Reviews. Two idiots tonight, one camera and a review. Tonight we are throwing that pretty far. Taking a look at Fresh Monkey Fiction, Big Bad Toy Store exclusives, Naughty or Nice collection, Barbarian Santa, and Checking It Twice Santa. With us, as always, most of the time is Mr. Toast. I am Mr. Berg. Mr. Wilson is out with his lady tonight. Have fun, Mr. Wilson. Have fun. Merry Christmas.
These things have been on pre-order for at least a year.
Yes.
And I've been tempted. They look amazing. And now that they're in hand, you're happy with one?
I am super happy with one and almost super happy with the other one. We'll take a look at... They're both essentially the same buck with some slightly different pieces. Obviously, they have the same head. It's just painted different. They have the same torso or the same legs painted differently. And then they have some different accessories. They have the same exact articulation scheme. So they have a ball jointed head that gives you great range. Shoulders, biceps, single elbows. They have great torso, ball joint. They have ball jointed hips, thighs, single jointed knees that get you not quite whatever that is, and rocker ankles. So, depending upon what you need your Santa to do, he can come pretty damn close. They both have great paint. He has a very nice wash in his beard that I like a lot. And he has well done... Is that word? Tampo?
Tampo.
Tampo.
I just thought you were going to say tattoos.
Tattoos. And he has the longer of the Santa skirts. He has obviously the shorter. And he is a barbarian, and he has green paint across his eyes because that's what barbarian Santas do. He is a beat-up, dirty Santa. This is my David Harbour Violent Night Santa stand-in. And they even have all the buckles and eyelets painted on all their stuff, which is crazy. I can't... The amount of paint on these guys for a 6-inch figure from Fresh Monkey Fiction from Big Bad, like it's crazy.
They were how much? Like 30?
$30.
Yeah, that's for this amount of paint. I mean, it's basically Valiverse level, where they paint everything that you expect.
Yeah. And his paint is great. He, on some of his fleshy bits, is flaking. You can see in his elbows, on his shoulders, and there's a little bit of coming off on his ankles. Now, I don't know if that's supposed to happen, or I mean, I know it's not supposed to happen, but like, if you look on this Santa, his joint is red, different red than his, like,
yeah,
that's gloss, this is flat, so they didn't paint that.
It's weird.
So, was this not supposed to have paint? Because up here it doesn't.
But why wouldn't it just be cast in skin tone?
I don't know. Is what I'm wondering is if all of this is in that clear plastic, the shiny plastic, and then they painted all this. So like if you scratch this, is that gloss plastic underneath here?
It seems an odd way to go about it.
So, he, to my knowledge, while he doesn't have the paint, doesn't have the flakes. So, I like him slightly better, which is why he is going to be 5 hammers and he would be 4.5.
That's fair.
And you can go on the website. There's 9 different Santas, Krampuses, or more. There's all kinds of variations. They're awesome.
I didn't think when this started that they would get this many, but all of them are unique. All of them look awesome.
Yeah. I'm getting the reindeers. Yeah. I got permission. I said, can I spend this much money to get reindeers for Santa so we could display them for Christmas? Yes. Whether that is true when they show up and that bill happens, I don't know. And what's great, not only are they well articulated, great sculpt and paint, they both come with a ton of accessories.
And not duplicate accessories.
That is correct. One thing I want to point out on Barbarian Santa that I can't quite figure is that he comes with 2 gripping hands that are both in and out. This one is slightly, I don't know if you can tell, is slightly more bent forward, so he can hold his axe slightly more forward than the other one, but it's not an up and down wrist. So I don't know quite what's going on. And then his other hand that does go up and down has a trigger finger, and he doesn't come with a trigger weapon. He just comes with an axe. So it's kind of weird. And then checking it twice is the one thing I wanted to point out is he comes with a glass of chocolate milk, but the chocolate milk comes out so you can have him pre-drinking the milk, post-drinking the milk, which I don't know why you do that. That's crazy, but I love it. And yeah, so you can have his tray of cookies and milk with milk, and then you can dump the milk out, and he's like, oh yeah, I drank some milk, you're naughty. It's awesome. I also want to point out that I am a huge fan of the fact that these are metallic paints on his baseball bats.
Yeah, it's well done.
So they look like aluminum bats, which I thought was such a nice touch. One other cool thing about his hat is that the inside of the pom-pom is sculpted with a channel, so it does fit over his ear, so it sits right as opposed to sitting up and being off.
Nice. For scale, we have a different Barbarian, and then for some reason Dragon Ball. They're 6-inch scale.
True. So that's it. 5 hammers. 4.5.
I'll agree with that. I'm super glad that these guys came out nice again. I've been seeing pictures of them for over a year now, and I thought they looked amazing. But these two were very tempting. I did not buy them, but I'm glad that you did. And I'm glad that they turned out well. I'm glad when small toy companies produce good work. There are other accessories like brass knuckles and gloves, but they come with stands that are completely unnecessary because I've never had a problem getting either one of these guys to stand. They're well balanced, articulation's great, paint's amazing, except for the skin tone, primarily around his elbows on the one. Otherwise, they are just extremely impressive. Fun toys.
There's also wires in his fur cloak.
He's got a wolf head too.
Yeah.
Like Wolf Cobra. Never got edited.
Yet. Snap into a Slim Jim, brother. So yeah, I love these guys. Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Check us out on the Patreon, on the socials. Give a shout out to Wilson. Merry Christmas in March, probably. February? I don't know.